Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. Welcome to the next part of our playthrough of Metaphor ReFantazio. I'm Force of Will. So just give a little update from probably, I don't know if I actually put this on the socials, but I changed my schedule up. So going forward, we're going to be streaming on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday and Saturday will be 3 hour, maybe 3 hour plus live streams. Sunday will only be an hour, or sorry, only 2 hours for that. Main reason why is because Monday morning I have to get up for work and everything else, and so I need to give myself a little bit of time to rest and everything. But with that in mind, if you're watching on Twitch, please make sure to go ahead and hit that follow button. If you're watching this later on the YouTube VOD, please make sure to subscribe as well as to hit the like button. It'll be greatly appreciated. So we are currently in process of heading to Port Burlhaven for the what is it called? It's the Exhibition of the Brave, and we're supposed to bring a head with us. We're actually going to be bringing the head of, not an actual head, but the Sanctress for the things that she did in Martyra. And so, with that in mind, let's go ahead and blow this up to the big screen, and we'll go ahead and get started. So, we're currently in the traveling process, but the thing we actually need to do right now at the moment is we need to go find, what's his name? Yeah, let's go find Norris, because we have a relic for him that he would like to see. Yes, let's go talk to him, because we got a relic in the last dungeon that we did. Oh, wow, pretty right in front of him. Okay. Look at him, boredom, got nothing to do? Say, how's the search going? In regard to the lost relics, I mean. Well, I found one. We found a strange piece of junk that gives me the feeling of a relic. You intrigued me strangely, old girl. Let me take a look. Okay, let's take a look at it. I heard handed Norris the junk we picked up during our travels. Well, would you look at this? This certainly doesn't appear to be a natural object. Oh, this one's a bit of a trick. You got to follow the right steps to open it. Wait, so there's something inside? Little tug here, and there we are. It's opened up. Oh! Take a look. I lost a relic. Can't believe it turned out to be a proper piece of treasure.
What?
Wait, you mean it's real? We just sort of stumbled across it. Wonder if the mechanism's the same as the old codgers. Aha! My greatest invention yet. A work of genius made manifest. Thank you, Foches.
Thank you.
Okay, we got one of them. Oh, we got Hero's Incense too, and they should hopefully up our... I gotta say, finding these one after another is something else. I've wondered if it was all an elaborate prank, but the old geezer was really into something. Did you doubt him?
What? Yeah.
The old geezer certainly liked to mess around with anyone he could. Made my childhood a frightful ordeal.
Goodness.
I'll never forget, the night of my birthday, he brought me a book, called it his gift. A downright horrifying tome titled Lamentation of the Underworld, or some such. He'd taken the liberty of reading it aloud when suddenly the lights went out. In the dark, he threw on a monster costume and started chasing me around. That damned old goat. It's his fault that bright-eyed young Norris grew up to be such a delicate and sensitive wallflower. I mean, just look at me. I don't see it. Gallic, I agree with you. I don't see this either, but okay.
Rather.
Anyhow, this is just one part of a greater whole. The more intricate bits here, I bet my feathers they made to interlock with a partner piece. If we collect them all, it'll form something? Likely so. That's what the codger said anyway. They'll have an idea of what it makes. They'll have an idea what it makes. If he was right, it supported an ancient civilization. One piece of superlative device that generates an immense and limitless power. Wait, limitless? How is that possible? Not even igniters can do that, can they?
Yeah.
That, my girl, is something we can only find out once we've seen the finished product, eh? So please help me. I'm definitely feeling motivated now. That's the spirit. I'm counting on you. Something tells me we have to gather up the whole lot for this. I admit, this looks like junk to me. I've been a connoisseur of junk since I was a sprout. I'll have you know.
Hey.
Wait, what were you like as a child? Oh, I was an adorable, well-behaved boy from a prominent family. But one day, the old codger, who wasn't quite so old then, beckoned me to come over with his finger of fate. Wait, what? Curiosity got the better of me, and I saw he was holding a fossil, caked in mud, alongside other bibbits and bobbits I couldn't begin to fathom. Next thing I know, I'm sneaking out of the house to dig fossils in the cliffside with the gaffer. Naturally, my parents discovered this and had me grounded, but I wouldn't let that deter me. And one day, as I dug through the dirt, I picked up something that was clearly not a fossil at all. I read every technical book under the sun, but whatever this was, it eluded me. Although I did find a technical manual on gauntlet runners in my academy spread. Got back invested and then suddenly I was an engineer. So you got distracted.
That's true.
You just got distracted from your initial plan. Not at all. The way I see it, that's what saved me from the dollar path. I've no regrets for the way I lived. Just the unknown to escape tedium, that's just the course of my mind tends to chart.
Thank you.
Decision trouble with like collecting relics, that too was the result of letting my heart do as it pleases. I can feel Norris's overwhelming love for relics as well as his hearty faith in me. Yep, there we go. Level 2 gunner, so rank 2 Norris.
We're in this journey to
At the start of the battle on Gauntlet Run, enemies take damage. Oh, sweet! That's awesome! Reduces the mag cost of studying the gunner lineage. Sweet, that is awesome. Enemies will not take damage at the start of battle due to the effects of Bombardier.
Speaking of,
Ah yes, about the next relic. I found a clue in the old man's journal. I've written down my notebook. It should be somewhere around here. Give it a gander if you would. I'm sure all ship shape and ready to go. I'm counting on you to search for another relic for me. I'll be waiting, lad. We'll have plenty of time to do that, so.
sounds important.
You find Norris's coveted relics. So, and this time we get 6 heroes fruit.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Nice. Alright. So we're at 718.
That reminds
We arrive at the ocean city the day after tomorrow. Hi, mate. You erected a tent up above, have you? You take care that you don't get carried up by the wind. I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart, though I suppose some caution is.
Speaking of,
Worst case scenario, you've got wings. You could just fly back. Yes, no? My young friend, where did you hear you geese are capable of flight? I hate to disappoint you, but they're rather more for gliding. Uh-oh. What's coming up? 2 days will be important, Burlhaven. We got East all this traveling. Let's see. That. I mean, nope. Okay, there's nothing I can do at the moment. Well, that means we gotta go find the dog. Alonso, hey. Ria. Rest, okay. Alright, so the question is, do we want to go with courage or we want to go the other one? So let's see where our royal virtues are at the moment. Or wisdom. I might be able to get wisdom up to 3 if I do this, but actually let's go see where everybody else is at the moment. Oh, the bath case. Oh, we can't do it while we're moving. Never mind. They made that pretty clear. You can't use the bath case while everyone's moving. All right, we have the books over here. Let's see. We could cook some. Let's go up. Go to the deck. Oh. Actually, this is just going through. All right, no, nothing over here. I was looking to go up to see where Heismay's tent is. What's over here? This is where it is. What shower? There we go. Heismay should be up here. Oh, hey Heismay, what's up? Maybe it would be such a pleasant when Charles is forced awake. Or you should sleep. Simple as that. No sense defying the natural order of things. Oh. Well, I'm sorry, buddy. Okay. So I gotta do one of these two. So my only options are here. Let's do Hulkenberg. Bullshit, you come at the perfect moment. I was just thinking I'd ponder some battle strategies over my game board. An abstract game of military tactics. Care to indulge me in a round? Yes. We've already done this once, I should say. Yeah, sure, let's play. I should give and expect no quarter.
Yes.
Considering the current flow of battle... It was an even battle, but within the span of one turn, I suddenly found myself cornered. Come now, 'tis too early a battle for so solid expression. If your removal mobilizes a large force, then surely an opening may be found.
What should we do?
Your enemies marshal their full strength to breach their defenses, all while leaving their own base wide open.
If so.
I'm trying to attack the enemy's base while maintaining my own guard. It will be quite a challenge to fight my pieces face to face, but the situation is simply unavoidable if you want to capitalize on the opportunity to seize the enemy's stronghold. We're not an effective move. I feel like my wisdom hasn't.
Alright.
Yeah, nice. Got 4 there. We're almost to 3.
Well then.
Right. You understand now. So, show me with your next move. I wish you could actually play that game. It looks like a fun chess variant. Isn't there I got something on the goals radar, so we'll be taking a short stop. What you got, Chris?
The city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magma crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brylehaven. However, the promise of strong magma drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town.
Wait, is this Stroll's hometown?
Crystals remain, and with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
What is this? Stroll, is this your hometown? City of Ruins. Or City Ruins. This is a truly harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals. Simply coming here is enough to wound the soul. Chill settles in very bones. I consider what had occurred here. Stroll, is this your place? Something wrong, lad? Did the gutlet runner get the best of your stomach again? No, this is my hometown. You okay?
Everything okay?
Right.
Sorry to cause you any concern. I know what destroyed this village. No doubt about it. This is the work of a human. Indeed, the scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by monster attacks or acts of war. Right. I don't know if the megalo crystals are what attracted the humans here, or the attack caused them, but my hometown will eventually... Roll. Huh? I might notice something about one citizen in your minds, but I would ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those lives with it.
That's why.
Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Even my wisdom in its own way. Oh, if I knew I was gonna get more wisdom, then I would have... Oh, not quite. Not quite, we're close.
Hey!
My stomach sends notice that our next meal is overdue. What do we send back? I guess Neros can read the room when he wants to, huh? Let's put this place behind us.
Here.
By the way, I made another drawing. I'm sure it will bring viewers no joy, but it is an important sight to document nonetheless. City Ruin. Take the drawing with me to ensure I never forget what happened here.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
Nice. So we're about to hit the camp here, and Blackwood Camp. We'll be in a real maritime city. I bet we'll be able to see the ocean scene. First time for both of us. On Gallica. Ooh. Numby. What up, Stroll?
My bad.
Apologies, I shouldn't speak so. Just as has to say, I'm too pessimistic. It's a bad habit. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. Now, let's see. Lounge. Strategy room. Watchtower. Okay, so it seems like either... Okay, it's imagination either way. Let's talk to Heisme.
Ah, it's you.
I got time together on my hands. What do you say we take a little rest and talk a moment? No traces of anything, but mine is peaceful for now, which means we get to have a little break. Recalling the past, I'm planning for the future with Heisme. Maybe I can hone my imagination. Yes, absolutely. Let's talk with Heisme.
Good grief.
It's time to bid farewell to Martira. I can't help but feel a connection to that. The village from which I originally hail is not far from Martira's. The air there agrees my skin more than Grand Trod's. Wait, what happened? I bear no affection for the period when I was branded a kidnapper, but harbor no ill will for those whose children were taken. Speaking of which, where is your hometown? I heard before that you received this mission from the hidden village where His Highness the Prince resides. Alright, my apologies. I don't mean to ask with such carelessness. Your tribe faces even harsher prejudice than the... I'll not pry if you'd rather not discuss it. There are none alive who wouldn't want to forget certain aspects of their... myself included. If that's truly the case, then perhaps it's not one's past that defines their character, but what they do in the present and future. Well spoken, Heisme. Well spoken. We're to face the future together, then perhaps someday we'll find ourselves living in a world resembling the one from that novel you can. Challenge is still ahead of us.
Alright.
Yeah. Nice. Good boost to imagination. Alright. Way to have such an opportunity to converse. It's good night rest of ages, and I will keep you company in this instead. Well, Asmi and I talked for a while. And we're ready to go on to...
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Alright.
What?
Ah, the salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Brittle by tomorrow. Seawater? I thought so. The air felt a lot more clammy, so I assume that's what it was. And so we put the forest behind us at long last. That must mean that we're already ventured beyond where that cliff flaps, barring passage.
I see.
It would seem it was fixed without a trace of its ruin. We can run, Norris. Do you remember that we were relying on you for safe passage for the rest of the way? Ooh. Ooh. Oakenberg did not wake up on the good side of the bed this morning. Tomorrow we should be able to see the ocean.
That reminds me.
Norris said the waters around Brayhill are kind of strange. I'm curious what he meant by that. I don't know, but let's see. Let's check our map, see where who's where. Okay, looks like I only have. Oh, actually, no, I have two options. Do I get my wisdom to 3, or do I go? Let's get wisdom to 3. Yeah, gave me the perfect moment. Just thinking of pondering some battle strategies over a game board. I'm sure I have a game of military tactics. You see, care to indulge me in a round? Sure. Yeah, let's do it. I shall give it expect no quarter, shall we? Let me actually play the game though. Oh, I believe I see your intentions now. So in turn, I will. Use 2 purses to flank me. My pieces are surrounded. You sought to pursue the enemy in front of you, and allowed yourself to be flanked by their allies as a result.
What should we do?
You are encircled by pieces to both your left and right. When flanked, your chances for victory grow ever fainter. If you spread out to attack, you lose. I think you just charge a single point.
Alright.
You get repeats and concentrated charge through a single point. Shrewd. You deduces that my forces have to be spread thin to surround you. By finding the weak point in an enemy's line, you may overcome any disadvantage in positioning.
Now then.
Another 4. That should move it to 3. Actually, past 3. Knowledgeable.
Wisdom.
Is one of the virtues a ruler must possess. Thou aspire to true sovereignty. Fill thyself with the knowledge to discern truth from falsehood.
Why,
The
that's...
conqueror needs that precious kindling with which the follower's passion may be inflamed.
So,
We're not fully aware of the importance of maintaining proper formations in battle. Now then, make your next move. I want to play that game, it looks fun! Enemies coming our way, or so I thought. Looks like it's Missy's Gauntlet Runner coming for us this time. Missy's?
Hey!
You and the Gauntlet Runner, you're not becoming king on my watch. Got a short fuse, you know. And that means if you don't come out right now, kaboom. Yeah, Miss says. Of course.
Certainly.
Don't worry, we'll take this. We won't take this line down. Where are they? I think we're gonna fight them on the deck.
It's you!
You. So we.
meet again. Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
Catherina.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either. Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the therapist if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
I mean, we can work together. Oh, good. That's actually a good first hit.
Looks like you've gotten stronger. So have we.
On me, we go together.
Let's see. I don't remember if there was a.
You can do this.
This is it.
Oh, this is a triple attack. Holy shit!
No way.
Catherina, you didn't just get beat, you got demolished there.
I trained so much for this.
One hit with metaphor. Or unscathed triumph too, yeah. Wow, that was just a ass whooping.
I've lost.
Damn, I lost again. If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me, but that power of yours is really something. But don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now, you got that? Why not join us? Catherina, cheer up. Oh, who's that?
Yeah?
You're as tough as they say. Is she? I think we just demolished her in a single hit. Ah, you Dorcas. Who do you think I am exactly? I know perfectly well you're the great Catherina Grind. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you. Are all these people migrating to find work, even though it might kill them in the end? What options do Paripus like them have? It might be dangerous, but you gotta break some eggs to make an omelet. Here, Dorcas, wait, take this, and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now.
Hey,
Good news, lot. Catherina has made a generous donation. Thank you. Now we can eat for once.
Listen to me.
But this kind of work ain't the answer. If you can hold out just a little bit longer, I swear I'm gonna set things right for us. I mean, why not join us? There, we believe in you, Catherina. Wow. When he's slaying a monster a few days ago. Meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. Price to pay for helping out my pupil. But it'll last him, what, a few weeks at most. I'll be heading out to find work again in no time. Oh, Catherina's a good person. As getting father dying to earn a lay. The fat cats are all too happy when the Parapus takes them up on it.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, first thing I'm gonna do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They squeeze us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back. I need the answer? Will handing out money make this better? I got no clue myself, but I have to try something. Even now, tons of these people aren't gonna survive. I can't tell people who are eating today to wait until tomorrow when I'm thinking of something. Good point. I was just lucky, you know. I had the strength to push through and survive. Truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
That's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can't act gotta take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. Stay as rotten as it is. So many say there's nothing to be done. They only say that because the Paripus are right where they want them, beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
Don't know well for ourselves. They would shake up the shoddy ground. Well, let's change things.
Sure.
Well, let's change things ourselves.
Mm.
Exactly what I plan on doing, Fochus. Anyone able to take this room, now's the time for it. Which means I can't just hand it to you either.
Thanks.
Much obliged, Fochus. Maybe enemies, but I like having these talks. Not as powerful as I need to be, but still, I reached out to the recruitment center and we should be seeing bigger rewards from bounties. Go check on it. We gotta keep taking those monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together. We'll beat this world into peace together. But that's not exciting. Yeah.
She.
Loyal hunter Catherina, keeper and inheritor of the brawler's virtue. Through thy share bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
New power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by strength fulfill thy destiny. What is it?
I'm not letting anyone.
The Pugilist! Alright, and bounty bonus. Pounds the person bounty rewards at each city's recruitment center. That is awesome. Alright. You can now study the Pugilist in Academia. Pressing what new powers await you. And you get bounty bonus. This time, I'm taking you down for sure, so don't go dying on me. We won't. Well, we just did light you up with one single move, but...
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
Alright, so we're to Metals Day. Oh, sorry, still Metals Day, sorry. Be around. I want to see what kind of place Burlhaven is. Let's see. Alright. What do you get? Oh, Dream Eater Moth. Sweet. More food.
Oh, dashing.
What a relief. The Nightmare of Martyra is finally behind us. The core problem might be resolved, but I imagine the trauma is going to linger that time. You're terrifying. People are scared. Intriguing is more the word I use. That's just like you, Norris. Well, no more haunting, tragic atrocities on the immediate horizon. At least so, hopefully it's all downhill from here. But what? Alright, let's see where we are on that. Okay, so we got an imagination there. We got an imagination on the watchtower. And we got imagination in the strategy room. You know, we haven't hung out with,
Let's head there right away.
we haven't hung out with Stroll for a bit. Let's hang out with Stroll. Hey Stroll, what's up, buddy? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to click the table. I meant to click Stroll.
Let's see.
No, I actually meant to talk to Stroll. Huh.
Hey,
Hey, are you looking for something to do? Owens aren't as sharp as they're going to get. Or as sharp as they're going to get, and I'm not too much. Care to keep company with me for a while? Sure. Yeah, talk with Stroll.
that reminds me.
First Hulkenberg, now Heisme. I have more reliable comrades at your side never hurts, but it's too early to celebrate, considering it's Luis that we're up against. Much as I hate to say it, there's no denying that he's still the strongest mage out there. And we can beat him though. We're stronger than he is though.
You.
We're certainly fearsome, but we shouldn't underestimate his either. Remember that human corpse in the cathedral? I think he defeated it all by himself. Not to mention we have the royal magic to contend with. Put it bluntly, we don't stand a chance in a frontal assault.
Oi!
Don't misunderstand. I'm only pointing out how difficult it will be for us as we are now. If we hold our powers, we might be able to surpass him. Nothing is impossible. That's what I've come to believe since I met you. Since you awakened your first power. Man, imagination increase.
All right.
Okay, got a 4 there. Alright, we're getting there on imagination. Not quite there, but we're getting there. That time already. It's not that late. Roll and I talk for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We're now to 720. Alright. I'll say, too bad we're not at a shop.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain? and shine, what? Almost there.
Oh, really?
Haven. It's been a while.
You've been before?
It's like,
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the world capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
oh, Esme, thank you.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents, I've hardly seen them since I left home.
But, okay.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Yep, we have.
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you're bound to, eh?
Thank you,
I
Neuros.
hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her, so we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brialhaven.
All right, we're here. Let's go. New town.
Port Brialhaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Euchronia. A vivacious city, Brialhaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magna to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the gauntlet runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
Nice. Aw.
The ocean! Just look! There's water all the way to the horizon!
I love these little anime parts. Like, all the people of Brialhaven. And
It's kind of like the capital, but totally different!
Yes. The city of water, Brialhaven.
what's that big watery globe thing out there? Oh, they have Gauntlet Runner parking.
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With
It's
the
like-
warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
It's like,
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far. Ah, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
oh, we will. We definitely will. Ever seen how to park this thing? All the parking is full.
Ah, would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Norris, stop.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a sky runner, though.
No, no, I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with.
Oh, good call, Norris.
If you can call that flying, of course. Or just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics.
Yeah, don't insult him. What are you doing?
Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies.
Liddell, what are you doing?
If it isn't the walking headache. Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heisme fiend?
Yeah, no, Hazma's our ally now.
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Oh, no, we got something better.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. Tis not his head we are offering.
Ooh.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight.
I wouldn't count on it.
Come, Hector.
And that was...
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
To say the least.
No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Oh, now you worry about it after you already parked it? Come on, dude.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Yeah.
Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. And we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, seafood sounds great, actually. Better than
Stop
worm.
for rest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
If you're sure, nurse, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Yeah, let's go hunt in hotels.
Really?
On the way to the big city, I think we deserve a real inn. I agree, Gallica.
Oh, this blooming...
Let's see. But the first one is
Yeah?
over this way.
Hey, mister! Just can't stand it. Say... Stop!
Wait.
Hello,
Is it?
need the ride?
Oh,
Good
industry.
choice.
Okay, yeah, we gotta take the boat over to the inn. Inn square.
Say...
Let's see what inns we have. Holy shit! That face is here too now. You can really see the king's face from here, huh? Well, it's so slowly moving, but coming to Brohaven was beyond my expectations. Wonder why it came.
Yes.
This ability keeps a watchful eye on the top candidates. It's evident that we're being observed. We're seen from the Coronation Rock. Well, maybe it's actually for the better. Seeing that thing in the sky might make everyone really think about the kingdom's future.
Okay then.
Anyway, better get go finding an inn we can stay at.
Ridiculous.
Even now, his Majesty's face watches on. Once the exhibition of the Brave is over, on to Monterio next, I suppose. Never thought I'd see the Royal Palace entire borne aloft, let alone on sky-brown pilgrimages to Victoria's three great cities. Royal magic. What a tremendous magic it is.
Ridiculous.
What do I do?
Okay, let's see.
My, my.
Who's here? You're that fellow from Material, aren't you? Both got ourselves marked for the exhibition. Are you hoping to see it then? Sorry to disappoint you, because I just got tossed out of my ear by the inn. It's already full, and the one calling itself the Come One, come all in. Is there anywhere else to stay? Two other inns nearby, but I hardly throw with either option. On the other side I found is the Golden Corral Pavilion. Golden Corral? Where your family? As far as I'll just stay there, fat bloody chance. And there's an inn past the Golden Corral, but that one's twice as pricey. Remember to say that's where you'll actually find Luis naturally. Probably brought the whole place for his rabble-rousing crew.
I guess.
I think so. Guess we better avoid that one then. Not like we can afford it to begin with. As far as the other options go, there's the Spider's Den over by the tavern. There's a dodgy-looking Yugi standing out in front, smiling all creepy like. Prince will be right off staying there, so I'll pass. Besides, who needs an inn where there's a tavern? There. From this day on, I claim it as my castle. I doubt you would get much sleep in a tavern. Hear that? Now this Spider's Den sounds much better. Okay, well, let's go look at the other places just to make sure. Oh, hello. I saw you Materia, didn't I? Another participant in the tournament, right? Are you planning to stay at this inn? Fortunately, there aren't any beds left. Come on. As the exhibition, everywhere's full up. And after I told myself I was going to make sure I stayed somewhere nice this time too.
I see.
This place is a go. We have to look somewhere else. Oh, wait, that Gallon Runner of yours. The one you parked in the middle of Martira. Come on, what sort of technology does it use? Ian, honestly, I don't really know. Can't decide without you knowing how it worked? Your crew must have quite a talented engineer. Yeah. I'm participating too. I've got a real Gauntlet Runner of my own and everything. If you're stubborn or refuse to tell me, I can just make you do it by force. I don't think you want to do that.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Hello? I'm there. You ever look about one of my supporters? No? Beauty's only natural. Beauty is all my creed. More than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? Whichever I choose for my beauty rest must be worthy of my responding. Yes, like this Golden Corral Pavilion. Last, I doubt you much been blessed with enough wealth to enjoy such a room in such a lavish place like this. You guy's a jerk. I wouldn't want to stay at an inn full of people like him anyway. Fortunately, all the other decent inns seem to be full, so it seems like we've only got one choice left. Really don't want to, but we should probably check out this Spider's Den we heard from Loveless earlier. Yeah, that seems to be our only option, unfortunately.
I'm Mom.
What do I do?
Oh, well, hello. Yeah, we can definitely get in here. I have a spare room available. I won't refuse to service anyone, and my rooms are affordable for all. Criminals, persecuted tribes? Oh no, I wouldn't dream of turning business away.
Enjoy your stay.
Feel free to have a look at your accommodations. We can discuss payment afterwards.
Kind of
Listen,
freaky.
we might as well look at the room. Go to the Spider's Den, yeah.
Well,
Oh, wow.
should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
Goodness gracious.
Far cry from the runner, at least. I'm so glad to stretch my legs again.
Okay.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Of course, Galaga would be freaked out by large bugs that are large as her. That's great.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Nice, man.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut.
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
We'll
We
meet up with.
Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet
Yep.
for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she will join us?
You have to trust her.
have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part.
Yeah.
I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
Yeah, even though it was a massively horrific creature, sure.
And what if she ends up not showing up? mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the days. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
True.
The Dash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Yeah, we're not gonna let him head you.
Right, we've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Yes, absolutely.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears.
I like that idea, Asme.
While we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
It's like, I would also like to hit up the shots because it is Idols Day. Oh.
What are we without beauty? What do we care
Oh, a debate.
for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
There's Catherina.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other.
It's like,
When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
okay, so you're definitely not worth it. What?
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
True.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right?
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousant tribe at its head. Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command.
Ah, so a dictator. Great. All right.
Hear, hear! For Rousant pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men. We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open. Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter. We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health.
Catherina is definitely the eat the rich vibe. I kind of here for you, Catherina. I get it.
Preach it, Catherina! You're just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis. Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex form.
Oh, he's in the running.
Backwards geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
Yeah.
I confess, I know not how to feel.
What do you mean?
It is unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
That's actually pretty good. Pretty cool.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
I mean, he wants everybody to have a voice, so I mean.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
Agree, Hazme. Let's go. Let's go on in. Oh, there's people doing speeches in here too.
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
Woo! Next round's on, lovely.
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
You just go to Luis Gladell.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Ooh, damn.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Wow.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Yeah.
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Yeah, let's just ignore.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Oh, Gallica. Oh, sweetie. No, 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 you don't know what that means. There's gonna be less fish in that pond before, after our dinner's done.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Yeah. Oh, is the fishing minigame? Oh, we had to get the weirdest fish? I mean, it's...
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
By all means, let us try it. Did she even look at it?
No. Apparently not.
Why, tis delicious! The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
Okay, after Gallica, Hulkenberg may be my favorite character like, in this game.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
The delicacy.
It's a delicacy. You just made that up, didn't you? Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
It's fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Oh, this is great.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me.
I do.
Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martyra, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
Well, I had to do
With
something.
a problem like that, I had to do something.
Well, the rest of the candidates had to find themselves ahead for the lineup. Rather struck me when you all broke away from the pack so soon. So, do you have a head ready?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose. It's sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party.
Yeah.
I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, alright?
Nice. Hopefully we don't disappoint you.
That crier's an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
Yeah, he seems a little...
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums, for his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you will see for yourself.
Yep. Alright. Joanna and Bardon should reach the city by morning. I imagine they'll aim to find us in our gauntlet room. Norris ought to be there to greet him. When the day dawns, we should head to the gauntlet room. Agreed. Can I travel back?
Alright then.
Yep.
Where to?
Yep, it is just not letting me leave this area. Nothing is going to let me make it identical. Never trust those types with that country or myself. Didn't know what we could truly rival Louisa Forden? Yes, we can. Nice man. Fair to ask you. Would you mind letting me in? Sure. Sure. For defense, you understand. Just in case otherwise I was against Iceberg, I'm really against bugs. I want no contact with them whatsoever, awake or asleep, so I thought I might bundle myself in blankets at night. No, this place is as warm as it is. Yeah, I'm prepared for the inevitable night sweats. Nevertheless, I'll be grateful to have any spare blankets. Rohe is positively rife with tourists. I myself have long waited the delicacies, and indeed, it was so delicious. I wanted to eat every fish in the restaurant's tank. Fish so fresh it just wiggles in your mouth. Now that's a Port City specialty. What's that look about? You didn't find it appetizing? Leave? I shouldn't go out. Okay. Alright, well I guess we gotta go to bed. Alright, bedtime. Now let's rest. Alright. So I think rest well. Thank you, Gallica.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
7/21, Flames Day. Also the exhibition of the brave. Dude.
Again.
What the hell?
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Norris.
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
Okay, let's all stay calm.
Let's all stay calm, alright?
Yeah.
I'm going to splash some water on my face.
What the hell? Or no, oh, what? Or don't. Okay, good, you're here.
My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
Oh.
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
It is like...
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit.
Oh.
I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctuaress.
Oh, okay. Good.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
Oh, cool.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a bally thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins.
Oh.
It was more than a chap could bear, I said. Needed a drop of the great grain just to get myself through.
Norris, oh, come on, buddy.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come.
Right.
I cannot let myself betray you, and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves.
Oh,
In
sure.
fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
Euchronia.
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
Yes, I intend to. Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
Yes.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
And we need to get Nora sober, but that's a completely different topic of discussion. Alright. Afternoon is time. The exhibition of the brave.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin. Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne. At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
Okay.
20! 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table, starting with His and Her Highnesses of Oceania and Montario.
Wait, what?
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fella over there? A general, is he?
Yeah.
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church.
Wait, what the hell? This is not gonna be unbiased? What the fuck?
Better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus.
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
Nice.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Yeah.
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot. Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood.
Rella's as awkward as the rest of us.
And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them.
Yeah, I think Rella's gonna be joining us sometimes in the future. Like, that is really awkward.
Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister. Still not
Oh!
public speaker, are you?
Juna the singer and Rella the healer. Wow.
So she's a saint?
Saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church. Guido, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
Oh, I'm sure this is gonna be. Oh, I mean, that's a pretty big fish, but it's just a fish.
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
Oh, Hulkenberg likes that.
Fellow, my good people, strength and compassion in one package. He's got the crowd on his side right from the start.
Hulkenberg's like, I'll take a piece of that fish.
Now, is there anyone who can top this?
Someone's gonna bring a human.
I can. And we have a challenger. Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Gladel the Black Hound.
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? But I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
Yeah, that's, I know Luis's supporter are gonna bring in human heads.
Where's your proof?
Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Well, it's kind of like a bird, but
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
yeah.
Useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Yeah, you probably need to drag the whole human in. Similar to what
Now, everyone.
similar to what Luis did.
Composure, please. Candidate Gladel, we're very much obliged. You may step down. Now, on to the next.
Oh, that's what? Okay, what the holy hell is that? That. Okay, Fortin didn't kill him that himself.
Thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
Wow.
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering.
Oh, Fortin, that's actually pretty cool.
Such is the duty of those with power.
I mean, you're still a theocracy, so you still suck, but get it.
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Forden is simply in another class. Suddenly the critics have all gone quiet. All I hear is gratitude.
Yeah, that's actually pretty impressive.
Fortin's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
Alright.
We'll be fine. If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Agreed.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now. Thank you, Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation. Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our show. Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
Yep, it's time.
pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martira? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Yes, so she would be.
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges. This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Heisme? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Heisme, the huge chief of all things.
This, after we saved your hide on the road.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
Well, let's hear it out.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all.
I am the kidnapper.
You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martira. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd. Speak sense, woman.
He speaks the truth, though.
Master Heisme is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
Wow.
And I, Bard, Captain of Martira's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martira.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
Wow.
That's quite a turn of events. We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet.
Yeah.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A sanctoress would never.
Oh, she did.
What will His Eminence Father do?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
It is.
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Wow.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
Yeah, she's dead.
What? Right here and now? Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve.
Oh boy, we're about to get Game of Thronesy here, I think. I'm about to cut a head off.
O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, lead this country armed with the truth.
I will. I promise.
Oh. Oh, they just stabbed her. I thought they took her head off.
Well, folks, sometimes that's just how the curtain falls. If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
Yeah.
Those crazy kids have done it again.
What a show!
Yeah. Let's see how much we're in the top 20? 49. Oh. Doesn't even have taken notice of me. Hope this eventually leads me to saving the prince. Evening. Oh.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
Yeah.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. That's all we can do, really.
Yeah.
Not bad, pups.
We are passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive show.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand man, see?
Yeah. Hello, Luis.
I work with the Eugene, each ally of a different tribe. Fascinating.
Yeah.
Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common. Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
Yeah.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
You only write it.
We only read it wrong. And you weren't afraid to make an enemy of the church to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Luis likes this right now.
Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
No.
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Oh, yeah.
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, loves, I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you? And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Oh, Juna. Wow, okay. Hello, Juna. Yeah.
Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Yeah, he left you. And left with Juna again.
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well.
Yeah.
Damn it. What's so special about those fools?
Well, mainly that we just brought in a head of state. Thank you. No.
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
It's not a done deal.
It's not a done deal.
Still, it is a significant step forward. We've crossed a dangerous bridge, and the risk paid off.
Yeah, we did.
We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
True.
How fares His Highness, anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No clue.
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
Then it's gone.
Wouldn't that be inside his gauntlet runner?
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
Yep.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
I think that's an excellent idea, Hazme.
Let's just wait for word then.
We're not going back to the hotel? Late night.
Joanna, a backwater sanctoress denies me my moment of triumph. She defiles the very church itself. Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
Warden, what do you have against elders?
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the church is loyalty to the state.
I assume you have a plan.
What do you think, Guido?
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
Right. And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty.
Fortin's just as evil as Luis in a completely different manner.
The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Are you asking for a little much, Guido?
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
Ooh.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears.
Well, if it does negate the king's magic, then that means Luis will be vulnerable.
Smile, wave, and bless.
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Right, so we're at 722. So I'm hoping that the messenger will come by early on 722. And
Hello, a word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Luis's man.
okay,
Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club, but do you know where it is?
No, no clue.
The city's outskirts. Seems fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Luis at a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
Doubt
If
it.
he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
Of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Luis's craft, eh?
Yeah.
Right then, let's be off to this night prowler.
Sounds like a good plan, Stroll. All right, let's go to the club. Find me in the club. Oh, it's thunderstorming and raining? Oh boy. All right, well, I think night prowler, huh?
Let's hurry.
We should be on the edge of town, I heard. Maybe should know how to get us there. Okay, so you know what? This is actually probably a good enough place to go ahead and end this part. So thank you for joining me for this part of Metaphor ReFantazio. I am Force of Will. You can find me on Twitch and on YouTube at forceofwillplay. You can also find all my socials there via the link tree. But until next time, goodbye, everybody.